Good morning, students. Today, I discuss about that measurement, term 1, lesson 1, measurement. Okay. So, already we are taken to that measurement. Again, May month I took that lessons. Okay. So, now I will recall that. Okay. So, first one, measurement. The measurement is a physical quantities. You see, the measurement is a physical quantities. The physical quantity two types. One is a fundamental quantities, another one is a derived quantities. Okay. Next one, the fundamental quantities also having the fundamental units. Okay. So next, derived quantities. So derived quantity you have to define to the area, volume, density. So example we are given area, volume, density. So next one is a derived units. Derived quantity also having to the derived units. Okay, first you take the area. So area, we have to find out the area of the regular object and area of the irregular object. So area of the regular object we have to find out that using the formula. Okay, so next, irregular object we cannot use to the formula. So we are using the graphical method. We have to find out that graphical method. Okay. So next, to volume. So volume also a volume of regular object and volume of irregular object. So irregular object we have to find out help to that Archimedes principle. Using to the Archimedes principle. Volume of the irregular object we are using to the formula. So next, volume of liquids. The volume of the liquid is a two. One is a measuring cylinder, another one is a liter and it's a multiples. Okay. So next you see that density. So density also, the density of the definition of the density and units. Theory of interatomic distance. Theory of interatomic distance. So next, density of the different materials and a relation between density, volume and mass. This and all the density topic we have to study. Okay. So next you see that the physical quantities already I told you the fundamental quantities already having to the fundamental units. So next, measurement very long distance. So this is the physical quantity we have to measure into the very long distance. Okay. Now we are going to that discuss about the first one, fundamental and derived quantities. You see the fundamental and derived quantities. So the physical quantities two types. One is a fundamental, another one is a derived quantities. Already you know that. Now only I explain. So next, fundamental quantities. What is the fundamental quantities? The set of physical quantity which cannot be expressed in terms of any other quantities. Okay, well, as a set of physical quantities, a set of physical quantities which cannot be expressed in the terms of the any other quantity. So this and all we are called to the fundamental quantities. Okay. So their corresponding units are called the fundamental units. Fundamental units also having to the units. The 7 types of fundamental quantities is there. That SI units also, you see that length, mass, time, temperature, electric current, amount of substance, luminous intensity, this and all. So length we have to measure meter, mass, kilogram, time, second, temperature, Kelvin, electric current, ampere, amount of substance, mole, luminance intensity, candela. These and all the fundamental units. Okay. So next, derived quantities. So derived, the physical set of the physical quantity cannot be exposed the another term, right? That is a fundamental quantities. The derived quantity we can able to the defined, exposed. Okay, you see. All other physical quantity which can be obtained by multiplying, dividing or by the mathematically. You see that all other physical quantities which can be obtained, we have to exposed by multiplying, dividing or by mathematical combining the fundamental quantities. So are known as the derived quantities. Okay. Okay, this and all. Okay, so example we are telling to the example, already we know that area, volume, density, this and all what example of the derived quantity. So next you see the area. What is that area? The area is the measure of how much space there in a flat surface. Okay, this is the area. The area of the plot of the land is derived by the multiplication. Okay, the length and breadth. So area we have to find out the rectangular shape. You have to find out what the formula. Length into breadth. The same like to that square flat you are measurements. How to you are measuring a squared, a into a, right? Okay, now that is the one example given, that the unit of area is meter into meter, so equal to meter squared. Okay, so next you see that some of the derived units. You see the derived units. Area formula, length into breadth. So length given the meter means breadth also meter, so meter squared. Volume, length, breadth, height. Length into breadth into height, volume. So meter into meter into meter, meter cube. Speed, already you know that speed, distance by time. Okay, the meter by second. So distance you have to measure to the meter. Time is a second. Yeah. So meter by second. The electric charges, electric current into time, ampere into second. Density, mass, volume, kilogram by meter cube. Okay, wow. So next you see the next topic. I hope you are understood derived quantities and fundamental quantities. Okay. Area is a derived quantity as we are obtained by taking of the fundamental physical quantities also, right? Okay, next you see that given the one problem, you see that one problem. What is the area of the 10 square each of side of one time? So area of the square they are given total at 10, but the side they are asking to area of the square also they are asking. Upon area of the square is here 1 meter, that and all telling. So area of the square, how to you are calculate a square, the formula, mathematical formula, area of the square a square, right? So a square, a into a, that is means a means side into side. Yeah. Okay, so next we have to apply to the 1 meter. 1 meter into 1 meter equal to 1 into 1 meter square. So area of the 10 square, they are asking the 10 square, 10 into 1 into the 10 square meter. Okay, ma'am. So next, area of the regular shaped figures. Area of the regular shape. The area of the regular shaped figures can be calculated using the relevant formula. Square, circular, rectangle, triangle. This and all is a regular shaped. So we apply to the formula, then find out that areas. Okay. So next you see that next area of irregular shaped. So first that area regular shape you have to find out using to the mathematical formula. So next area of the irregular shaped figures. We encounters many irregular shaped figures like leaves, maps, stickers of stars or flowers, peacock feathers. The area of such irregular shaped figures cannot be calculated using any formula. We cannot able to using the formula. Okay, wow. We not calculated. We cannot calculate using to the using formula. Okay, wow. So now how do we are calculated? So we are using to the graphical method. So irregular object we want find out the area means we are using to the graphical method. You see that graphical method. The graphical method explained above can be used to find the area of the irregular shaped figures also. In case of the square and the rectangle, this method gives the area of accurately. So now we have to draw to that. You trace the border lines on the graph sheet. Okay, wow. The graph sheet one, take your graph sheet and take the one leaf. Then you are keep it on the graph sheet and trace to that border lines. Okay, wow. So next you are counted the full box, half box, quarter box. This and all you are count how many boxes we are added. You are total multiplication. You are added means that is a area of the irregular object. Okay, it's a very easy only to that also graphical method. So next you are find out to the volume. So next the volume, the amount of the space occupied by a three-dimensional object is known as, it is a volume. Amount of the space, that object, how to calculate the volume means the amount of the space occupied by a three-dimensional object is known as the volume. So volume we are calculated means surface into area, surface area into height. Surface area into height, you are taking to the one square box we are taking means what, that height also we are measuring. Okay, the SI units of volume is a cube. Already you saw that the formula, meter cube. Okay, so next volume of irregular shaped object. So as the case of the area, the volume of regularly shaped object can also be determined using on the appropriate formula. Appropriate formula only. Okay, so next you see volume of liquids. You see the volume of liquids also the occupies some space and hence they also have volume. Okay, the liquid also occupy the some space and they also have the volume, but the liquid do not possess any defined shape. But the liquid cannot define the shape. Okay, it's a depending on that whatever you are taking to the vessel shape that only. Okay, so the liquid cannot be determined as in the case of the solid. When a liquid is poured into the container, based on the container only, it takes the shape and the volume of a container. The volume of any liquid is equal to the space. The volume of any liquid is equal to the space that is a fills, and it can be measured the using measuring the cylinder or measuring beaker, or using the measuring cylinder or beaker. The maximum volume of the liquid that a container can be hold known as the capacity of the container. The liquid, how to what we are telling that the occupy the space only. So okay, that is the capacity of the container. The measuring container is a graduated, I just on the finger, you see the graduated figures, measuring container. Okay, the volume of a liquid is equal to the volume of the space fills the container. The volume of the liquid equal to the volume of the space, and the volume liquid volume is equal to the space. Okay, so next you see that this can be directly observed from the reading marked in the measuring container. So you see that one container, you see that here also marked to that reading. So what reading means the liters, 1.1 liter, half liter, 0.5, 0.2, 0.3, 800 milliliter. The jar you are taking means milliliter only at 800 ml, 100 ml, 200 ml, 300 ml, 400 ml, 500 ml. This and all we are here measuring the reading of the measuring jar. Measuring jar reading. Okay, ma'am. It is the ml actually. It's a measuring to the ml. This actually represents the milliliter to understand this unit of volume. So here the jar we are using means here only measured to the milliliter. So let us understand how much a liter means. The liter is the commonly used unit to measure the volume of liquids. We can understand that unit of the volume is a cubic centimeter. If the dimension of the objects are given centimeter, the cubic centimeter is the commonly known as cc. Okay, volume of the 100 cc is termed as a 1 liter. Okay, that 1 liter equivalent to 1000 cc or centimeter cube. 1000 ml equivalent to 1 liter. Okay, so next you see that volume. Next, volume of irregular shaped object. As the discuss the yearly we discussed this case area. There are no formula. Already you know that the irregular object we cannot find out the area using formula, right? So we are using only graphical method. We are find out the same like only for the volume also. Okay. So next, density. You see the density that take water in the beaker and drop on the iron ball and the cork bowl into the water. What do you see that this diagram? First I put that first I take the one vessel and that I take to that water. I put that or iron ball. One iron ball I put that the water. What happened? The iron ball immediately going to the down, reach to the surface. Okay, but I put the cork. It is not going to the deep the water. It is floating on the water. It is float on the water, cork. Why? So the cork density is very less than to the water. Okay, but iron density is greater than in the water. So that's why it is not floating. The iron ball not floating on the water. It is immediately going to reach in the bottom. Okay, it is reaching to the water surface. Okay, so deeply it's going down. Okay, your put means going to the down only. But cork is lesser than density to the water. So cork density is very less to the water. Water cork density is very low. So it is not going to deep in the water. So it is floating on the water. In the cork it's floating on the water. This is the density. Okay. So next you see that definition of the density. So density of the substance is defined as the mass of the substance contained in unit. Mass of the substance. Mass of the substance. That is the density. Okay. So the volume is a 1 meter cube. The mass of the substance is a m, whose volume is a v. Okay, v is a volume, mass is a m. Then the equation of the density. So density we have to calculate it to the mass divided by mass divided by volume. Mass divided by volume. So mass denoted by m, volume denoted by v. Okay, so D equal to m by v. So next you see that a unit of density. SI units of density is a kilogram by meter cube. The CGS unit of the density is a gram by centimeter cube. So next, density of different materials. So different, all the materials are very different. All the materials are different. So that material also different. That density also different only, right? You see that the higher materials, the materials with a higher density, the material with higher density, the material higher density irundha, that denser, we are called to the denser. The material with low density means are called the rarer. So density in denser means what? Higher density having means that material we are called the denser. So lower density having means we are called the rarer. It's a very important. Higher class we are studying to the clearly. So the density of the some widely used the material are listed in the following time. You see that gas, air would be a density 1.2 kilogram by meter cube. Okay, kerosene 800. Liquid, water 1800, mercury 13600, wood 770, aluminum 2700, iron 7800, solid, copper 8900, silver 10500, gold 9300. Suppose you have 1 kg of iron and gold, which of them would you have more volume? Okay, next. Measuring distance of the celestial bodies. Normally we use the centimeter, meter and kilometer. So normally we have to use the unit centimeter, kilometer, meter to express the distance that we measured in our daily day-to-day life. But for space researcher வந்து astronomer, space research astronomer need to measure very longer distance, very long distance, such as the distance between the earth and a star or distance between the two stars. To explain this distance, we have to use into the astronomical unit and light year. Astronomical unit and light year. So you see that now you see the first one, astronomical unit. Astronomical unit, you see that earth, you know that very well, the earth revolve around to the sun in the elliptical orbit, right? You know that very well. The distance between the sun and the earth varies every day. Why the varies every day means it is moving to that orbit. The sun, earth moving to, earth revolve around to the sun. So each time is here, what happened, the distance is here various. The distance is here various. Whenever that earth come to the near the sun means that is here, that is we are called to the perihelion. So that is we are called to the perihelion. That time the earth to sun in between of the distance 147.1 million on the kilometer. So the next you see that the sun and to earth, next the earth it's a moving revolve around to the sun in the orbit, elliptical orbit. Far away the sun, the earth far away, the earth moving to far away the sun, that distance elliptian, abelians. So this distance here 152.1 million kilometer. Okay va. So this types we are calculate that. Okay va. So next how to this time we are calculated this next you see that Neptune is a 30 AU. AU means what? Means the AU means astronomical unit. AU means astronomical units. So the Neptune is a 30 AU away from the sun. Its a mean is a 30 times further than the earth. Further than earth. So earth விட sun Neptune ஓட distance 3 times வந்து அதிகமா இருக்கு. One astronomical unit is defined as the average distance between the earth and the sun. அப்போ 1 AU னா astronomical unit equal to 149.6 million kilometer. அதை நம்ம எப்படி டிஃபைன் பண்ணலாம்? 149.6 into 10 to the power of 6 meter. So next we have changed the point means 1.496 into 10 to the power of 11 meter. So next light year. You see that light year. The light year, the nearest star to our solar system is Proxima Centauri. It is at the distance of the 2,68,770 AU. AU means what? Astronomical unit. Good. Astronomical units. We can clearly see that using that for AU for the measuring the distance of the stars could be unwidely. Therefore, the astronomer use the special unit called the light year. We are called to the light year. The special in the astronomer we have to use, but it's not accurate. So we have to use into that light year. Okay, how do you use that? You see that we have learnt that the speed of the light in the vacuum. You know that speed of the light in the vacuum 3 into 10 to the power of 8. It is a speed of the vacuum in the light. Okay, well, the light today speed. Light speed in the light travel in the vacuum 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter by seconds, right? So next you see that 1 second, it's moving to the 1 second. So in the year there are the 1 year the 365 days, each day 24 hours, each hours வந்து 60 minutes. Okay, 60 minutes as a 60 second, right? Second minutes. We are calculated to the 1 year. The light year வந்து 1 year how to you are calculate na 365 days, 24 hours, 60 minutes and 60 seconds. So this and all you are multiply means we are get 3.153 into 10 to the power of 7 seconds. So if the light travel, it's a travel a distance in a vacuum la 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter in the 1 second. Then the distance traveled by the light in 1 year. So this like you are 1 year how to we are calculating that vacuum and the speed into the, now we are find out the speed, that and all we are multiply. So multiply means what we are get 9.46 into 10 to the power of 15 meter. This distance is known as the 1 light year. So this is we are called to the 1 light year. 1 light year is defined as the distance traveled by the light in the vacuum during the period of 1 year. Appo 1 light year equal to 9.46 into 10 to the power of 15 meter. Okay, are you understood? So next you see that the terms of light year, Proxima Centauri in at 4.22 light years from Earth and solar system. The Earth is located about the 25,000 light years away from the galactic center. I hope you are understood the first lesson revised. Thank you children. Then next you write already our school sent to that class work. Okay va, question answer already send. Please you take new note. First term you are put write your class section, next page you are write alphabets, cursive letter alphabet, small letter and capital letter you write. Then your next page you started write the date, topic, write date, topic, then you are write to the very short answer and short answer, the 2 Roman letter only you write. After you are marked to that detail one word in your textbook only. Okay, thank you children. I hope you are understood. Thank you ma'am.